Hello. Today we're going to be discussing Chapter 6 of Legacy. I apologize, I'm not in Larkin's normal spot. I didn't have time. Chapter 6 starts with a word, Wanao. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. In Maori mythology, it's symbolized by a spearhead. A spearhead can do a lot of damage if all three of the tips are moving in the exact same direction. This is very similar to a flock of birds called a kawau. Not sure, but that's how the chapter starts, and it explains that this flock of birds flies in a V shape. And similar to like the peloton, if any of you guys watch the Tour de France, the peloton is like the group of bikers in the race, and they all use each other to go faster. So like one person breaks all the wind, and then everybody rides right behind him, and it helps them go faster. It is scientifically proven that their V-shaped flying is 70% more effective than flying alone. Like a spearhead and like a flock of birds, a team works best if you are all working together and moving in the same exact direction. The strength of the pack. Oh, right. The words of Rudyard Kipling. The strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. So I'm sure you guys have all heard that before. Basically meaning like one person cannot do all of the work, and it doesn't matter how talented this one person is. He cannot win if he doesn't have a good enough team or the support of his team, and he cannot succeed if he tries to take on all of the responsibilities of that team. The team has to work together in order to succeed. If you are contemplating an action, if it is not good for the team, don't say it, don't do it. So you always have to keep the team in mind when you are contemplating an action or saying something that maybe might be not a smart thing to say. Right, you have to respect the role of other players on your team, and you have to put your trust in them. There's a sense of unity can be threatened by just one person on a team. So there's an Arab proverb that's mentioned in the chapter, and it says, it's better to have 1,000 enemies outside of the tent than one inside, which is pretty self-explanatory. It basically means, like, let's say your tent, you have everybody on your team in your tent. It's better to all be able to fight the 1,000 enemies outside than to have one enemy inside, then the team falls apart. So finally, one of the main things about this chapter is no dickheads. So the dickhead is that enemy inside the tent that threatens your team's unity. That person is selfish. So the word from the beginning, Wanao, it also means family. It's your team, it's your organization, it's your family, and you have to work for your Wanao. And yeah, that's chapter 6. I know I'm not as good as Mr. Larkins.